Hey guys, you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and today we are going to make a pizza that is dedicated to this year's Super Bowl. We are going to make a pizza that combines the very best foods from Kansas City and San Francisco, and it's perfect for Super Bowl parties. You guys are going to love it, and it has some of my favorite foods in it, so I was so down to do this recipe. But yeah, let's get started. You know that I love Super Bowl, you know that I love football. Game day snacks I feel like are like my specialty. It's like basically what I love to do. So I was really excited to come up with a recipe that combined both the really amazing flavors from Kansas City and San Francisco. So we are going to make a barbecue and Dungeness crab and so many fun flavors, a pizza that is going to represent both of those cities. And let's get started with the sauce. You want to do about 1 part of pizza sauce and 1 part of barbecue. So since we're going with the Kansas City theme, my Wegmans has the Kansas City barbecue sauce. So I figured that's what I had to do. So equal parts, and then we're going to mix it all up. This is going to serve as our pizza sauce on our delicious pies, and we're going to only add one other ingredient, just a little touch of heavy cream. Not too much, I don't want it to be too creamy, but I want to lighten up the coloring a little bit, get a little creamy in there. So just a little bit of heavy cream. You can leave that out if you don't want that in there, but really delicious. So I like the sauce to have this kind of coloring to it. You can make it lighter, add more cream, or not add any at all. But I kind of want it to like look like a cohesive sauce, so I lighten it up a little bit with that cream, and that's what we're going for. So I know that pizza and barbecue sauce and heavy cream kind of sounds like a weird combination, but I promise you that it's really super good. I would not lead you astray. You're going to love it. It's going to be delicious on our pies. Now, to simplify this recipe even more, I like to just use one of these Brooklyn bread thin crust pizza crusts. I think these crusts are really great, and they make recipes super easy because you don't have to kind of cook the whole crust up. And they're perfect because of their shape. You can slice them in really nice, thin, kind of like appetizer pieces. Perfect for Super Bowl. So, swear not sponsored, just kind of what I'm into. I think like most of America, I'm just happy that Tom Brady is not in this Super Bowl. I mean, Eli just announced his retirement. My Giants are so far from making it. I had to make something really, really tasty to kind of ease my football woes. So that's how I came up with this recipe. So if you're judging me right now or are a Patriots fan, I totally apologize. But like, I'm just so happy that it's somebody other than freaking the Patriots. Like, come on. All right, enough trash talking, and now to this really awesome pizza. So I preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna get some sauce on these crusts. So, you gotta kind of eye it yourself. Some people like a really saucy pizza. Some people don't, not so much. So, do what you like. It's Cait Straight Up. We don't judge. We let people do what they want here. It's a good way to be. But what I will insist on is that however much sauce you use, you try to make it even throughout your pie. You don't want anybody to have no sauce and somebody to get all the sauce. So let's get our sauce nice and even, and then we'll do our other ingredients. Okay, so our ingredients to this pie represent the cities that are in the Super Bowl, like I mentioned. Now, San Francisco, it's an easy one, Dungeness Crab. I love San Francisco. It is always a stop that I make on my way to my favorite place on earth, beautiful Napa Valley. And I love eating there. I love staying there. Honestly, I probably should just go visit there without leaving to go to Napa right away. But wine country is just always calling my name, so I only have so much time. But they are known for Dungeness crab. They're known for many things. It's a wonderful foodie scene, but crab is their thing. So of course we have some lump crab meat, some lump Dungeness crab to represent one of my favorite cities, San Francisco. So when you put your ingredients on your pie, you're gonna wanna think that this pizza does have a lot on it. There's going to be some brisket and burnt ends, there's going to be crab, and there's gonna be a little bit of red onion because I feel like that just complements both of the things that we're putting on top. So when you do put it on, you wanna kind of spread it out nice and evenly, and you wanna make sure that you're not doing too much of one thing because hey, I mean, we're not picking sides here. The Giants aren't in it, so, we're being fair between the two cities. So after we get our crab on there, we are going to do some brisket and burnt ends to represent Kansas City. Now, so I learned a fun fact because I love burnt ends and I love brisket. I love barbecue. I mean, seriously, barbecue is freaking amazing. If you don't like barbecue, I judge you. I mean, I really do. But I just love it so much. And I actually learned, like, recently, within the past year, that, like, burnt ends originated in Kansas City. I mean, props up for you people because they're delicious. And I just, you know, that's amazing. It's something I didn't know. I kind of assumed it was just from every barbecue city, but no, Kansas City owns the rights to that. So, I mean, not literally, but they get the credit. So I have some brisket and burnt ends in this bowl to represent the Kansas City part of my pie. And again, I'm just trying to get it so that every slice has a little bit of crab, a little bit of burnt ends. Now I have 2 final ingredients to top this pie before it goes in the oven. Here I have a little bit of thin cut pork belly because it is fatty, it's amazing, it adds delicious flavor to this pie. It's barbecue. I mean, I think everybody likes pork belly. I think everybody can agree on it. I don't think it's city specific, though somebody might argue with me. But so I have a little bit of thin cut pork belly here from Wegmans that I'm going to throw on top. And then I just have one more ingredient for you. So we are going to lay out our fresh mozzarella all up in this. There you go. Just lay out some slices. And then that final ingredient, a little bit of red onion, and you have yourself a delicious Super Bowl 2020 pizza. But we're not done yet because we're still laying this out. But we will be done soon. Just gonna hit this with a little bit of diced red onion. Feel free to add any other ingredients too. I mean, go ahead and experiment if you think that other veggies would do well. I kind of wanted to leave the stars of the show alone and not overwhelm with too much veggie, but if you feel like you want more veggie on it, go ahead. And that is it. These bad boys are ready for the oven, and no, Pat Mahomes, we are not putting ketchup on it. I mean, I guess you could dunk it afterwards, you know, if you wanted to. Apparently the guy loves ketchup. But they're going in a 400-degree oven until our cheese is melted. Our ingredients are cooked here, so as long as the cheese is melted, you're ready to rock. And after your cheese is melted, it is time to dig the heck in. I mean, seriously, you have waited for this to come out of the oven, and it is time to take a bite. I don't know about you, but I will be making this for my Super Bowl party this year, and I hope that all of you have a very fun time rooting on somebody other than freaking Tom Brady. To all my Boston fans out there, I am so sorry. I mean, I'm an Eli guy. I'm a Giants guy. Girl, I mean, I can't, you know, it is what it is. We're going to have to agree to disagree on that one. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. I will see you on Instagram. Make sure to find me there. I am always posting fun recipes and throwing back to the old ones. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.